Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you are. This is another part of Become the C Trader Master webinar. Let me just switch to our C Trader platform for you guys to see that we are still using the desktop version, of course, because this is the only version of the cTrader where the cTrader Automate is available. Today, we are going to talk about custom indicators. So, as you know, basically, and we're going straight to the bottom of the things. We got two options here in cTrader Automate. You can run cbots, for example, cbots like this. We talk about it last time and time before that, and we talk about it before many times in these webinars. So you're supposed to know plenty of things about the cbots. But the other thing is that you can run our custom indicators as well. So what we are going to do is we're going to add some custom indicators to see how do they work. What I'm using is I think it's okay, it's a 10-minute euro chat. Let me just switch it to something much more let's say I don't know, different than the euro dollar. I'm just trying to uh, find out what is going on here. Okay, that's fine. That's very nice chart here. Let's switch this to Bitcoin, maybe. How about the Bitcoin? Is it okay? Okay, so this is the Bitcoin chart. This is what we have right now, of course, on the Bitcoin. And what I want to show you is that it works everywhere on any of the chart. So basically, if you want to add some indicator to this chart, what do you do? Well, you go here, and for example, you can add maybe some oscillator. How about very well known RSI indicator? Yeah, you click on the RSI indicator. If you want to change the periods or source, you can play with this. Otherwise, you click OK. And it's supposed to be right now plotted on your screen. As you can see, everything works fine. 14 periods RSI indicator is on our Bitcoin chart. So looks good, looks fine. Everything is all right. How about some different indicator? How about some kind of indicator that you would like to maybe it's a special one, or you found out somewhere over the internet? So what do? Again, you go to the indicator section and you go to the custom. And as you can see, we have some custom indicators here. So what you can basically add here is, for example, sample rainbow MMA. What is this? Oh, it's a kind of a moving average indicator. So let's add this one here as well to the Bitcoin to see what will happen. And as you can see, we got this custom indicator on the screen. Pretty nice. If you know what you're doing, of course, you can add it to the you can add it on the chart. So basically, you can add indicators below the chart. Yeah, so the chart is here, and below the chart is the indicator, or you can add indicator. In our situation, it's a custom rainbow MMA indicator on that chart itself. This indicator is being plotted on the chart itself, so it's up to you where you want to basically put it. It doesn't make sense to plot the moving averages below the chart window because it just doesn't make sense for most of the people. So let's switch to the euro dollar back on. As you can see right now, if we switch in the same window, right, the different pairs, you will always have RSI and you will always have the moving average indicator on your screen. So how to remove this indicator from the screen? So if you go here to the left corner, top left corner, just under the chart, chart name label, you can of course go on the very end of this, or where the X is, and then click on X, and it's closed. And now it's removed from your chart. The other thing is below the chart indicator. How to remove it? Click on the X here, and then it's gone. So as obvious as it is. Now I'm going to show you how to add some custom indicators to the cTrader Automate. Basically, you click on the indicators, you click on new, for example, and you might add it. You might change the name. For example, we will change the name from new indicator to test webinar, and then accept it by pressing the enter. And of course, as you can see, the field of this indicator is almost empty. We just have the basic commands for this indicator. Otherwise, it's pretty empty. So if you have the source code and you want to pastel it here, then you pastel it here, you build it, and that's it. Test webinar indicator is right now ready to use. But if you want to try something else, if you want to try some new indicators, but you don't know where to find them, it's very easy to navigate. I will show you how to do it. So where you go is the cTrader.com, and of course you can create your your page. You can log in then to your page, so it will be easier to navigate this web page. But if you just want to take a look what are the different custom indicators, what you do is go to algorithms menu, you click on the arrow, and you go to indicators. And as you can see right now, there is plenty of the indicators published on this website. Please notice that the publishing copyrighted material is strictly prohibited. If you believe there is a copyrighted material in this section, you might use the copyright infringement notification form to submit a claim. So please remember about this. All right, now on this section, you can add a new algorithm if you are, for example, C#, let's say, a developer, and you have some cool indicators you want to share with the community. Not a problem. You can do it. You can do it, and you can add it here. Now, if you want to add some indicators, the first thing you need to pay attention to is whether the indicator is free, which means green, or paid, which is, of course, red. As you can see, we got some sort of the indicators in Spanish here, for example. Some of them are paid, some of them are free. So let's say we want to add some other indicator. Let's say we want a pivot. Let's say we want Camarilla pivot lines. It's for free, as you can see. So this is the kind of the indicator. It basically what is the group of this indicator? Is a trend indicator, right? So let's just click on this to see more details. As you can see, the description is very simple. Useful pivot lines for trading on gold. Okay, let's just give it a try. So you click on download. As you can see, you download. This is AX4, and you're still in that situation. There is not much you can do with this AX4 file, because it's not for the cTrader Automate. That is completely useless indicator. For whatever reason it's being added here, it's a mistake. So please be aware of this. Let's find any other one. So for example, I don't know, mama histogram. whatever it does. It's a mama histogram. As you can see, it does something like this, right? And then we even have a code for this. As I said, if you have a code, you can copy it from here, right? So you Control A, copy, and then what you do is you add here, straight on. Please notice that this is, of course, the material copyrighted. So we are trying to build it just for the educational purposes only. As you can see, we got plenty of the errors, syntax errors, and the other errors. So we are not going to use it with this code. So let me just delete it. So I'm not using this whatsoever. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to download this straight from this web page. Okay, cTrader.com. Let's see what's happened. Do I have it? Yes. And now look at the extension of this file. It's called memahistogram.algo. And that's a correct file name for the custom indicators, algo. What you do right now, I'm using Google Chrome. So what I have to do is to click on this, and cTrader will ask me if I want to install this indicator. Just wait a minute. There you go. You can see this indicator has been added here. We can build it. Okay, it was built, and we can add it. For example, let's add it to the euro dollar 1 hour chart of the euro dollar. It's supposed to appear here on the bottom. There you go, mema histogram. Okay, everything works very, very well. Okay, very nice, very nice. Let's add more. Maybe yes or not will give us some more indicators for free. So what kind of indicators do we have? We go to algorithms menu, and then we got RSI stock strategy, Bollinger Band, version 3.0, angle trend force update, some other pivot point official, RSI super TDI, breakout health, and mama histogram. Okay, so let's just try what we want to try. We want to try maybe Bollinger Band. Let's try the Bollinger Band. It has a very good feedback, five fonts up. So this kind of a Bollinger Band looks nice, looks good. Let's try to download it. Yes or not. Okay, and then click on it. So we already know what to do and how to use it. We are not building any strategy. We're just trying out some different custom indicators. Indicator Bollinger Band High Perform has been successfully installed. Okay, and as you can see, it's already here. Let's build it. Okay, it's built. Now let's add it to the euro dollar as well, or hourly chart. So what do we have here? We got the euro dollar hourly chart with this very nice Bollinger Band. There you go. We got this. All right. Seems to be working perfectly. Now, what we want to do is we want to go to the trade menu, and we got the US dollar to Japanese yen. Let's say we want to add another webinar here. Sorry, webinar, another indicator here. So we go into indicators, we go to custom. As you can see, we got Rainbow MMA, and then we got the mama histogram and Bollinger icon high perform. Let's add this Bollinger. So as you can see here, we got all of these custom features that we can add. We can add it to the new panel. We can add it to the chart. Not a problem. We can choose it. Bollinger periods, Bollinger multi, Bollinger deviance, and the other parameters here. Well, you need to know what you're doing if you are using these custom indicators. Of course, you can change the colors of the line, but we are not changing anything. We are not playing with it. We just want this to apply to our let's say to our chart, and it works as a chime. Can we add something else? So how many custom indicators we can use? Let's try. Let's try to add our mama histogram. Can we do it? There you go. 2 different custom indicators working on. Okay, not a problem at all. Let's now change this window to Bitcoin and see what's happened. Okay, where is our Bollinger? Is here. As you can see, the Bollinger indicator looks very nice, and it's now working without any problems. So this is our Bollinger indicator together with this custom histogram. We can close 1, we can close 2. It's not a problem whatsoever. Right. And what I want to add now is some kind of a custom, let's say, volume indicator. Let's find some volume indicator, shall we? Does this user has any volume indicator? Let's just take a look. Algorithms. Let's see. Bollinger Band, RSI, pivot point. Not really. So if you want to use this opportunity to add some specific volume indicator, let's use the search field volume and press enter. Let's search for the volume indicators. What do we have here? Volume 𝗙cie, triple X, margin tail with trailing stop, Dragon Money Forex, whatever that is, smart grid. It doesn't actually looks very helpful. Not actually good result. Let's just switch back to the let's switch indicators field, and maybe we should take a look at the category. So what we want to see is like a order, and maybe we want to see the free indicators only. Okay, let's try to find some nice indicators. The order flow indicator, wow, that's very interesting. And we even have this Weiss and Wyckoff system here, which might be kind of a interesting thing for the Renko, chart. So as you can see, we got this this system here with all of these explanations. Wow, that's a pretty good job on this community. Very nice. So looking good. However, I'm not quite sure whether it works or not. There you go. There was some volume. There was some volume. Volume 4. There you go. Volume Renko weeks. Okay. Okay. Volume for Renko. Okay. So bear week and bull week. Okay, that's not what we are looking for. We are looking for the straight volume indicator. ABITR and BFX. Smart volume. Is this what we're looking for? Yes. Customizable volume indicator. Let's download this and let's use it. Okay, volume has been added. Can we add it straight on? As you can see, straight on smart volume, moving average, very high volume, low volume, and stuff like this. New panel. Okay, and this what's happened when you have the volume in a new panel. So it's supposed to be displayed here on the bottom, and it is. But if you want to, you can display this smart volume indicator on the chart. Average is 500, which is good enough for me, so I'm not playing with this. However, as you can see right now, we got our let's say default volume indicator just here. We can't remove it, so it doesn't make sense to add this one here whatsoever. Let's just close the indicator and add this Windows sorry this volume indicator in the new panel. Okay, so we added in the new panel. If we lower our average to, let's say, 250, so that's divided by 2, let's just see what will happen. There you go. So that's the average right now. And as you can see, pretty intensive period of for the Bitcoin here. Let's switch to the euro dollar and see what's happened. There you go. You got the Bollinger Band here and the volume indicator here. So it's looking very nice right now. And as our last one, let's just use this this cool Renko Weiss and Wyckoff system, right? Just check this out. Let's see what will happen. So we got this Renko Weiss and Wyckoff system. Let's just install it. There you go. This system has been installed. And what we are going to do, we are going to use gold. And let's just remove all of the previous, let's say, there you go, indicators. And let's add this Renko Weiss system. We are not changing anything because I don't know what to do whatsoever. I just think like works only on Renko chart. There you go. Very interesting information. Do we have Renko chart on cTrader? Of course we have. So what we do, we click here and we start Renko. Let's say we are going to start 100 pip Renko box. There you go. And now let's add it once again. There you go, custom Renko. Okay. What will happen now? Let's see what will happen. We are just waiting and waiting. Do we need to adjust our Renko whatsoever or something like this? Data collection finished, calculating, and what is going on here? Let's just zoom in. Maybe we need less Renko or something like that. There you go. We got the Renko system working on. So as you can see, this is what this is how you can customize your cTrader by using different custom indicators you'll find here. Today we have been using the Rainbow MMA, we've been using Smart Volume, we've been using the Renko system, Bollinger Icon High Performance, and Mama Histogram. All of them stays here. All of them can be reused because they all had been provided for free by the members of the cTrader community. So thank you very much for doing this. I hope my today's webinar had been useful for you guys. And right now, this is what I wanted to tell you during this webinar. So thank you very much for participating. Thank you very much for watching this webinar. I hope that everything is clear if we speak about the custom indicators in cTrader. So take care, guys, and see you next time. Bye bye.